a guy dies and finds himself in hell. As he's wallowing in despair, he has his first meeting with the devil. Says, "I so glum, chum. Why do you think I'm in hell?" "Hell's not so bad," says the devil. "We actually have a lot of fun down here, you know. Are you a drinking man?" "Oh, sure, I loves to drink." Devil says, "Well, you're gonna love Mondays. Then we call it Tequila Monday, and that's all we do. Drink until we throw up, and then we drink some more."
Wait.
"Gee, this sounds great." The devil asks, "Are you a smoker by any chance?" Well, you better believe it. I was born chewing tobacco." "Right, you're gonna love Tuesdays. We get the finest cigars from around the entire world, and we smoke our lungs out. If you get cancer, it's okay. You're already dead." "Oh, no way." "Bet you like to gamble." "Well, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, I do." "Good, because Wednesday is gambling day. Craps, blackjack, horse races, you name it. You've even opened up a Pai poker table." "I've never played Pai Gow before." "Well, now you can." "Drugs?" "Oh, I love drugs. You don't mean..." "That's right. Thursday is drug day. Help yourself to a big bowl of crack. Smoke a doobie the size of your head. You can do all the drugs you want, just like in Canada where it's legal. If you overdose, it's okay. You're already dead." "Why, yes, I never realized that hell was such a swinging place. So, are you gay?" Why, no, I'm not." "Oh, Mrs. Well, you're gonna hate Fridays." I suppose that's sink in a bit. I don't know. All right.
You're gonna hate Fridays. Oh gosh.
I never read that before. I'm sorry. Two men walk into a bar. The first one says, "I'll have an H2O." Second man says, "But I'll have an H2O too."
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. I guess that's it, yeah. You know that at one point in time they told you to take a bath in it and drink it?
What?
Yeah, true. After you.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, they used to hand out cocaine, you know, from a pharmacy to help cure your cold, so...
Oh, yeah. Those were the days. That's like when you got cough medicine, Romalar, and it had codeine in it. Oh, boy.
Oh, God, yeah.
You put those coughing kids right to sleep, man. You know what? I love my Romalar. I have bottles of it that's like 40 years old, and I just take a sip now.
You ever...
What? Go ahead. Come on, this is give and take, people. Come on, throw it out there.
What do you got?
You ever hear of...
you ever hear of what?
It's opium. Used to give it to babies for...
oh, yeah.
What do they call it?
Colic.
Colic. I heard that.
Laudanum was for very, very high potency. It was for the very early divers that went down in the hard shell helmets.
Caloric was over the counter all the way up into the late 60s.
Holy crap.
Damn, I just missed out. How do you like that?
Oh, man.
Well, it's all right. You know, I just turned 19, okay? Will you believe that? I got a bridge I can sell you.
Oh, gosh.
All right, once upon a time, I had a phone bill come in the mail, and it was past due. Needed to change my service, so I had to visit the local Verizon office. Line wasn't properly formed, and there was an old man with a cane nearby. I wasn't really sure who was next, and when he got to the front of the line, the man gestured to me and said, "After you." I smiled at him and said, "No, please, after you." He shook his head sadly and repeated, "Oh, no, you go on ahead. My doctor says I have at least 6 months." Another one that has to sink in. All right, I never picked. I didn't check. How do frogs die? They commit suicide.
Oh,
Kermit. Oh.
I know.
And I thought they just croaked.
Kermit.
There we go, Sam. I hope you got some jokes for us, because I'm dying up here. You know, I'm dying. Right. I'm facing a very serious problem. You see, I am a Vietnam-era deserter from the U.S. Marines. Cousin who works for Microsoft. Mother peddles Nazi literature to Girl Scouts, and my father, a former dentist, is in jail for 30 years for raping most of his patients while they were under anesthesia. The sole supports of our large family, including myself and my $500 a week heroin habit, are many. He's a master pickpocket, nicknamed Fingers. My 70-year-old aunt Hester, a shoplifter, and my 2 kids, who are well-known streetwalkers. All of us are in their employ. My problem is this: I had just gotten engaged to the most beautiful, sweetest girl in the world. She is only 16 years old. Going to marry as soon as she can escape from reform school. To support ourselves, we're going to move to Mexico and start a fake Aztec souvenir factory staffed by child labor. Look forward to bringing our kids into the family business. But I am worried that my family will not make a good impression on hers. Should I or shouldn't I tell her about my cousin who works for Microsoft? I would take our resident psychologist to understand and enjoy that one. Right, think of her. You're next. I tell you what, I hate going to weddings because the old lady next to you always whispers in your ear, "You're next." I started doing the same thing at funerals. Yeah. You're next. All right, fuck you, old timer. All right, no, never mind. I shouldn't say that. One life saved. A man had just been laid off from work. He was standing on the railing of a high bridge, getting ready to jump off. Happened to look down and see a little man with no arms dancing all around on the riverbank below. He thought to himself, "It isn't so bad after all," and he got off the railing, and then he went down to the riverbank to thank the little man for saving his life. "Thank you," he said. "I was going to jump off that bridge and kill myself, but when I saw you dancing, even though you have no arms, I changed my mind." "Dancing? I'm not dancing," the armless man replied bitterly. "My asshole itches and I can't scratch it." Oh, I'm sorry for that one. I'm going to go to hell for telling that joke, that's for sure. Okay. National Transportation Safety Board recently divulged that they had covertly funded a project with the U.S. automakers for the past 5 years, whereby the automakers were installing black boxes in four-wheel drive pickup trucks in an effort to determine fatal accidents, the circumstances in the last 15 seconds before the crash. Surprised to find in 49 of the 50 states, the last words of the drivers in 62% of fatal crashes were, "Oh shit!" Only the state of Alabama was different, where 97% of the final words were, "Hey y'all, hold my beer and watch this." Well, you know, there's one thing that always puzzled me. Why was it that the kamikaze pilots bothered to wear helmets? I mean, you know, you ever watched? Okay, never.
Might hurt your head.
Yeah. Okay, the six-pack. 3 guys were working on a high-rise building project. Steve, Bill, and Charlie. Steve falls off the high-rise and is killed instantly. As the ambulance takes the body away, Charlie says, "Someone should go and tell his wife." Bill says, "All right, I'm pretty good at that sensitive stuff. I'll do it." 2 hours later, he comes back carrying a 6-pack. Charlie says, "Where did you get that, Bill?" "Steve's wife gave it to me." "That's unbelievable. You told the lady her husband was dead and she gave you the beer?" Bill says, "Well, not exactly. When she answered the door, I said to her, 'You must be Steve's widow.' She said, 'No, I'm not a window.' And I said, 'Y'all want to bet me a 6-pack?'" Moving on. Moving on. It was so tall. A man is fibbing away about how great things are in his country. Finally, he starts describing the tall buildings all inside of his country. "There is a building so tall, it took my friend Alex 72 hours just to fall off of it." "Oh my God," says his friend. "Surely he must have died." Of course, he was without any food or water for 3 days. Oh, I gotta expand my thing up for this one here. Okay. Strange way to fight a war. It seems there was a young soldier who just before the battle told his sergeant major that he did not have a rifle. It's no problem, sergeant, said the sergeant. Here, take this broom. Just point it at the Hun and go bangity bang bang. But, what about a bayonet, Sarge? Asked the young'un. The sergeant pulls a piece of straw from the end of the broom and attaches it to the handle end. Here, just use this and just go stabbity stab stab. Well, the recruit ends up alone on the battlefield holding just his broom. Suddenly, a German soldier charges at him. The recruit points the broom. Bangity bang bang. The German falls dead. The Germans appear. The recruit, amazed at his good luck, goes bangity bang bang, stabbity stab stab. He mows down the enemy by the dozens. Finally, the battlefield is clear except for one German soldier walking slowly towards him. Bangity bang bang, shouts the recruit. German keeps walking. Bangity bang bang, repeats the recruit, but to no avail. He's desperate. Bangity bang bang, stabbity stab stab. It's no use. The German keeps coming. Stomps the recruit into the ground and says, tankety tank tank.
Okay.
Tankety tank tank.
Now, I tell you what, I'm having a bad night, folks. I'm telling you what, I'm dying up here. Is that mic on, Catboy? Is the mic on? Okay.
Oh, yeah, the mic is
You're
on.
not. Like, don't worry.
You know, the guy who invented predictive text died last night. His fun fair is next monkey. You've all enjoyed that spell correct.
Probably a good time
my
to
sick
cut right
uncle,
now,
I'll tell you.
Randy.
Wait, what?
Probably a good time to cut now.
One quick one. I'll tell you, my uncle complained to me that I never visited him, that the next time I saw him would be in a coffin. Joke's on him, he was in an urn. You want another? I got a quick one.
Give it up for Randy, everyone.
Oh, we got. Okay, all right, never mind.